Hey guys, it's your girl, the dopest nerd, with another episode of God Don't Bless No Mess. Well, we all know the updates of the LA fires. We are having an unprecedented fire season in LA, and so many communities were decimated, and so many homes were burned flat to the ground. As if it were not bad enough, so many people are suffering. There are not enough services to go around because, like I said, this is an unprecedented event. So, the anticipation that there would be enough services to go around for everyone in need, no one could have assumed that something to this magnitude would occur simultaneously. Now, there are lots of debates as to whether or not it is all an act of God, some acts of God, and other nefarious actions. However, what we do know is the sum total of everything that's going on won't be over anytime soon. To add insult to injury, Khloe Kardashian decides that she would get a little brownie points and a little clickbait with her 304 million followers. She took to social media and decided that in a slick attempt to bash LA Mayor Karen Bass, she would act as though she was supporting Fire Chief Crowley. She made a statement saying, "Oh, you look like you had tears in your eyes." I'm paraphrasing, of course. I don't have time to study what the Kardashians say. "Oh, you look like you had tears in your eyes. I know you didn't want to say it, but you said it because you had to say it. And I believe you because you had tears in your eyes." Just another attempt to bash a black woman. Now, in all fairness, LA Mayor Karen Bass did cut roughly $17 million from the budget. However, we both know that we all know that these decisions are not made by one person. There is an entire team that goes over the budget, goes over these things, meetings are had, and these type of things are employed. Now, a couple of things could be afoot. She may have been the point person responsible for effectuating the cut out of the budget, but it was not a sole decision, and multiple departments had to be consulted. It makes me question whether it was approved because they knew this was coming down the pipeline. Stranger things have happened, and it's not so hard to believe, especially in the face of the fact that the insurance companies pulled out and canceled so many policies just shy of this event, this cataclysmic event occurring. So it makes it look a little sus. But as people do that thirst trap and want attention for the wrong reasons, Khloe decided to come out and bash LA Mayor Karen Bass. Well, karma spins the block, and she ain't no joke. In another case of God Don't Bless No Mess, other LA community members remembered and had to remind Khloe that what she thought she was doing was not the flex that she thought it was. See, in just the not so distant past, June 2022, the Kardashians were fined for overuse of water. Now, let me just confer with my notes. It seems as though LA imposed strict water conservation guidelines to be able to preserve the water in the event of unprecedented wildfires or just wildfires. We know the region is prone to wildfires, and it was their decision that these restrictions would at least preserve the water source so that in the event wildfires took place, they would have ample resources to be able to fight the fires and prevent great loss. Well, guess who got fined in June 2022 for overusing? Some of the strict guidelines that were placed were they would relegate homeowners to only watering their lawns twice a week and for no longer than 8 minutes at a time. A certain Khloe Kardashian and Kim Kardashian were fined for using in excess of 330 gallons of water over the limit, not the limit, over the limit for their two homes alone. And that's just for 1 month. 1 month. Now, in all fairness, 101,000 gallons over the allotted limit was used by Khloe's house, and another 232,000 gallons of water was used over the limit at Kim Kardashian's house. This was in June 2022. I would say this is a case of lacking emotional awareness and environmental awareness. You live within a community and you know this community is prone to horrific fires, things like that. Why on earth would you allow yourself to step forward trying to bash someone when you have displayed lack of emotional intelligence? This is what happens when you, how you going to win when you ain't right with it? Your little tweet was not the flex that you thought it was. Perhaps sit it out. Perhaps sit it out and do what's right. Instead of trying to lambaste a Black woman who is going out of her way, trying to do her job in arenas where oftentimes they are fought so hard not to obtain the position. She was elected into her position because the people believed that she was capable of doing the job. Instead of being a part of the problem and then bashing someone else, perhaps conduct yourself in an appropriate manner. Now, I don't know when last time the fines went out, but I would be very interested to see how much over the limit you are now. Karma is a dish best served cold. You can't win when you ain't right within. Khloe Kardashian, take several seats.